Whew. I'm getting ready for this one. I don't even know what kind of wine glass this is, but let's begin.
Everybody should know how to use a knife.
Use everything, waste nothing.
Let's start at the beginning.
It ain't that hard, okay?
I'm Mitch. I'm learning how to cook French in Anthony Bourdain's cookbook, doing every recipe for the first time. Today's a fun one, pretty intense. I don't know how to say this. Even when Siri told me how to say it, I didn't feel confident. So it's basically trussed up pork tenderloin with bacon and garlic. Bourdain says this is the most popular dish at Les Halles. Hopefully I nail it. This is my second time making pork. The first time did not go the best. I'll link it up here for you. Watch it afterwards because I look like a noob, even though I am one. I'm ready to tackle this and, you know, really rely on Bourdain's instructions. Let's break it down. 4 heads of garlic confit. Don't worry, I have you covered with that. 4 pork tenderloins, about 10 ounces each. 2 slices of bacon, but I use 4. I don't think anyone's gonna complain. 1 tablespoon or 14 milliliters of olive oil. 3 tablespoons or 42 grams of butter. 2 shallots, or I like to call them chef onions. 1/4 cup or 56 milliliters of white wine. I got this wine because it's French, and I heard Sauvignon Blanc is good. 1/2 cup or 110 milliliters of strong dark chicken or veal stock. Note, this is store-bought. Wegmans has yet to sponsor me. And 1 sprig of flat parsley. As far as normal kitchen gear, the one specific thing I'd say get is string for trussing up this pork. Bourdain's book is linked down below in the description. Let's get moving. Get the knife sharp, get the knife sexy. Little pro tip, I've been using these little mats for securing the cutting board. They go on top, you don't need a wet paper towel, they do not freaking budge. Let's begin. Yes, I know I wield my knife like a maniac. Deal with it, I'm chaotic. So we begin with garlic confit. Taking garlic, hitting it with olive oil, pepper salt, throw it in the oven, turns into something magical. So Bourdain wants you to take all the cloves out. I'm not gonna do that. Take the entire head of the garlic, just like that. Bang, prepare your baby garlic station. Hit these boys with olive oil, pepper, salt, and then some thyme. And just sprinkle her on top. All right, bundle these up. Like to make it like a little satchel. Beauty, they kind of look like little Pikmin. That's not even a moderate relation. But anyway, they go in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. Time to handle our meat like real men and women. Bourdain wants these to be about 10 ounces, so I'm gonna work on each one individually. That's 430. I'm gonna slop off there, check out the weight, 380. I'm gonna have to do some serious trimming. Go after that silver skin. I don't really know the best way to remove this stuff, other than, man, it's annoying. I don't wanna lose too much meat. Let's do a weight check. Okay, 300. I guess I'm just gonna give it a nice little trim like that. This bad boy right here, 280 on the nose. Just trim them all up. I should probably leave this entire thing, but I'm not confident. I just really want to follow this recipe to a T and then around with things like I tend to do. Is this one as my barometer to see how I should be cutting these? If you got tricks for taking off the silver skin or really butchering meat, let me know, because I don't want to, 1, cut myself, and 2, waste food. All knocked out, all nice and pretty. While our garlic is roasting, it's got like 5 more minutes, let's slice up the shallots. I don't like how that's green. That's why I always kind of just peel off that first layer. Thinly slice. Shallots, all chopped up. Tears, coming. Let me show you the garlic. Really not that hot. They definitely could have used a little more time. This magical stuff, that's that deep dark color for roasting in my other oven. This, you know, it's not perfectly cooked, but I'm gonna incorporate it there. Some people find this disturbing. I'm one of those people. It just looks weird. Here we go. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna mash this with a fork. Oh my. This stuff goes good on bread. It goes good just by itself. I could eat it with a ice cream scoop. We're only gonna use half of these cloves. Bang. I know the cutting board isn't super clean, but I just chopped up the pork with it and it's gonna go on there anyway. Bink, bunk, pow. How you doing? Serve the planet, save the planet. Just gonna slide these off to the side. Lay 2 of the tenderloins down across the cutting board, and then we pound them. Bourdain says use plastic wrap, but I don't feel like using plastic wrap. I don't know what that was, but something broke. Is that good enough, Dad? There we go. This guy is pretty uniform in size, so that felt good. Bourdain said flatten ever so slightly. I did not do that. I flattened it flat. Now we take our garlic mixture and we spread that delicious, oh man. I'm gonna leave a little border because I know for a fact this stuff will probably leach out a bit. Waste not. Lay the bacon slices across the garlic the long way. man, I'm getting excited about this one. Okay. We're gonna lay our tenderloins on top in a yin-yang like fashion. I think I'm gonna have to pound these just a little bit more. This one over there, just go to Pound Town. I'm like willing the pork to get longer. It's not too bad. Now it gets fun. We trust this bad boy. Get the sexy end on top, just like that. This was one thing I did get to learn on YouTube. Get it underneath, pull it under, make a gun, make a loop-de-loop, and pull. It makes a cute little slip knot. And then I'm just gonna do another knot so it stays put. Again, cool thing. Take this, wrap it around, pull it through. Right underneath. Again, taking this, wrapping underneath, going underneath. Damn, yo, I'm not sure how to tie this once I'm here. I did see a thing where they wrap it around like this. Be there, and then tie it up. First time, not too bad. The next one I'm gonna just do a little simpler actually. Simple knots across. We have another slice right here. Get it over, loop-de-loop like 1, 2, 3 times, and pull. And tie it. Get this under, pull. I'm quiet this episode. I'm in the zone though. Whew. As far as ease, this looks much better, and this I felt way more better about. This one looks kind of nice, but as you can see, it's not as tight. I kind of want to perfect that because that looks very, very like artisanal. Whew. I'm getting ready for this one. I don't even know what kind of wine glass this is, but let's begin. Preheat the oven to 350. Get a saute pan over medium-high heat and add olive oil. Add 1 tablespoon or the 14 grams of the butter. When the butter stops foaming, season the pork, then add it to the pan. Cook the pork over high heat for about 6 to 8 minutes per side. Now, since I threw that bad boy in there, probably brought down the temperature of the pan a bit, I'm gonna kick it up. While that's searing off, this is a great time for the comment of the week. Stacy, you are helping me out big time. You recommended an oven thermometer. I got just that. And I'm throwing this in the oven to make sure that motherfucker actually reads 350. Let's see. It is the little things, you know, the little tricks here and there that can really make a huge impact, like a $6 thermometer. So thank you, Stacy. If anyone has tricks for cooking, fire away, please. That one. Yeah, definitely go a little longer. Really, I'm just happy with the color here. And that can be the presentation side because I don't want to get burnt bits because that is going to go in the sauce. Yep, that's amazing. Place the meat in this roasting pan and finish cooking in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, getting a headache. The hairband had to come off. While this is doing its thing, someone asked how old I am. Let's just say I recently came off my dad's insurance. We'll check on a temperature of 145 and see if we hit that. If not, go a little further. Right in the middle, we have not hit 145. I really don't want to overcook this, but I don't want to have a foodborne illness, so. Let's check it out, round 2. Okay, 145, 145. Yeah. Okay, let's make a sauce. Transfer these bad boys onto our plate because we got to catch all those beautiful juices. Discard the fat from the saute pan and add 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of the butter. Heat over medium-high heat and add the shallots. Cook for 2 minutes or until the shallots are soft. Stir in the wine with a wooden spoon, scraping the bottom to dislodge the good stuff. Cook over high heat until the wine is reduced to a glaze consistency. Stir in the stock. Cook over high heat until it's reduced by half. Add any drippings from the plate that's holding your cooked pork. Whisk the remaining tablespoons of butter into the sauce, as well as the remaining cloves of garlic confit and the parsley. Everything is coming together better than I thought it would. Let's plate this thing. We got a lot of pork in the house. I'm sweating from the amount of pork in this house. I'm kind of pleased with that presentation. Time to dive in. That is insane. The garlic, which has been roasted and deepened. The French and their sauces, dude. When I was whisking in those shallots, I knew something magical was happening. If I were to make this again, which I probably will, either 1, season the inside of the pork, or 2, heavily season the outside of the pork. Probably opt for the simpler tying rather than the more elaborate butcher knotting. And 3, add even more stock to make this more of a gravy. I always get overheated when I plate, probably because I have to juggle a few things with the lighting and stuff. If you like Bourdain, if you're into French cooking, like and subscribe, it means a lot. Comment, I love to answer and get feedback from people. This was Back to Bourdain.
Stay organized and clean up after yourself. You do the best you can.
What a journey this one was. Oh yeah, Bourdain's book is linked down below. Sometimes life just f***s you. Let's go.